What's up, Jasper? What's up, Jasper? My boy Jasper. What's gold up to today? Not much at the moment, to be honest. No trades for me this week on gold so far. I was looking at buys today, but yeah, price kind of consolidated. I was looking like with this momentum coming up here in these 30-minute candles, I was looking for price to continue bullish today, but I mean it did, but it just consolidated during London session, so not much really happening there. I always chew my nails, man. It's a bad habit. Bad habit. It's a bad habit, bro. How you been anyway? How you been? How you been? How's everything going, bro? Gold choppy? Yeah, gold's been very choppy. Even yesterday, gold did kind of, you know, it did move slightly during London, but it was, yeah, very choppy. Then you just had that sudden spike down during New York session. There hasn't been any clear movement or clear structure for me this week so far. Difficult to get in on positions over here with the choppiness. Then the sharp move down. Then obviously price broke structure, right? Looking like price wants to come down. Looking for price to potentially pull back, then continue down below these lows. Nothing happened. Price just pulled all the way back. And now it's consolidating back within these highs again. So there is nothing to be done here on gold this week so far. Which is fine because I've been away. I've been away for a little 3-day getaway down to the beach with the fam. So I'm cool with it not doing much at the moment. But I do need to stop biting my nails. I do need to start biting my nails. You are correct. What is the currency doing? Currencies, I've been looking at GJ and also GBP USD as well. GU to continue bearish and GJ to continue bullish. So we'll see. We will see. Let's see what happens there. I was actually looking at a lot of looking at a lot of different currency pairs to trade this week. A lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities in the market, in the governor. What's up, Wayne? Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you? Jace Taylor, appreciate the follow on TikTok. No worries, Jasper. No worries, bro. No comps? What do you mean? No complaints? Is that what you mean by that? No complaints. Yeah, I mean, this week I have had nothing on gold so far. Well, it's on Tuesday, but you know what I'm saying. It's late Tuesday, so no trades yesterday, no trades today. Usually I get a trade on Mondays. I'm very active in the market usually on Mondays. So this week, you know, that doesn't mean I have winning trades every Monday, but you know, it can be break even. I'm at least entering or executing on trades on Mondays, and this week nothing. What's my opinion on Roger Banks? Roger Banks. My opinion on Roger Banks. To be honest, he was one of the first people I started watching on YouTube. Probably, how long ago now? A few years now, probably 3 or so years ago. 2 or 3 or so years ago. And at first I thought he was cool. I thought, you know, he pretty much traded live for the most part on stream, and then he started to get really popular. His concepts were very simple, very similar to the way I trade actually, like breakouts. He has a different approach, different style, how he likes to trade it, but I'm pretty sure he trades breakouts, very similar. And yeah, I mean, then he went into, you know, like brokerage. He opened his own broker. And ever since then, I just don't think he's been the same. I think I think because he owns his own broker now, he's able to, you rarely see him trade live, apart from like when he's just putting buy and sell stops on NFP or some kind of news event. And I feel like a lot of his trades, because he has his own broker, he can, you know, I'm not going to exactly say, but I don't know. A lot of negative talk. What's the negative talk? I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't watched or looked at Roger Banks in a very long time. Like, probably over a year now. He was profitable on gold last night. Danny, nice, bro. What trades were you taking last night, Danny? What's my profit today? Nothing yet, Dukan. Nothing yet, bro. No trades on gold for me so far this week. Yeah, yesterday I've been away for the last 3 days with the family. We went away down to the coast, rented out a nice house, spent a few days together. So that was me, my sister, her partner, her daughter, my parents, my auntie, and then me and my partner and my daughter. So we rented out a nice place down by the beach, spent a few days down there. So yesterday, that was Sunday, Monday, and today I just got back from there about a couple of hours ago. But yesterday, yeah, I didn't really get a chance to look at the charts, to be honest with you. We probably went to the beach like 3 p.m. and stayed there till like 9 p.m. We had a few drinks. We had some food at the beach. We set up the tents, put some music on. We were just vibing. So I haven't really traded this week. I was looking at this continuation trade on gold today. Price coming up here with breakouts above this level, but there was no entry there, so there was no trade there. Okay, Danny, no worries, bro. But yeah, just gold's been slow. Gold has been slow, but overall for the week, after last week, let's take a look at the weekly, right? After last week's closure here, this beautiful bullish candle coming up. These are the buys that we took advantage of last week on gold. You know, all time frames on last Wednesday pointing bullish. Price moving up nicely over the week, aligning with the monthly. And this week, right, last week's candle closed very strong bullish. Didn't leave too much of a top wick. And now this week we've created a bottom wick and we've pushed up already here on gold. Even though yesterday's candle, so Monday's candle, pushed all the way up, came back down, then created that bottom wick, closed bearish. So same thing could potentially happen here tonight, right? Because you can see yesterday this move didn't happen. We pushed up during Asian London, and then during New York session we got that sell-off that came all the way down. And now we're pretty much doing the same thing, right? You can see it over here. Once we pushed up, we started to consolidate, which we did in here, right? Which we're getting in here. And potentially there's two things that could happen here. We could spike above these highs, right? Spike above these highs, grab liquidity, and start driving down. That's something that could also happen, which is previous daily. So we got liquidity here, right? Bearish liquidity. Yeah, second window is fine, Danny. Second window is fine. Second window is actually better to trade. Riley, you'll see if you're interested in any information, indicator, free Telegram, whatever you want, the link is in my profile on TikTok. But Danny, second trading window is actually better to trade gold because it is New York session, and of course gold is a USD pair. So the only reason I don't trade it is because it doesn't align with my schedule. For me to trade New York session, that's gonna require me to stay up from 11 p.m. through until 3 a.m. which for me with a 2-year-old daughter, it's just not doable, right? It's not gonna fit within my schedule. I'm gonna be pretty much going to bed in a couple of hours. She's gonna be waking up and she's gonna wake me up. I'm gonna be getting like, you know, a few hours sleep per night. So for that reason, this is why I trade London session. But New York session, the second trading window, is for the most part better to trade. You're going to get more volume, more liquidity on gold. So firstly, London session was good yesterday, Kobe, or today? What's up, Jay Smith? London session was good today? Kobe. London session on gold. So are you talking about gold? If you're talking about gold, London session so far today on gold has been consolidating. Angie, appreciate the follow. How do you know it's W you're strong in London session? What do you mean by that, Dreeds? How do you know? How do you know it W you're strong in London session? I'm not sure what you mean by that question, bro. Do you indicate overall on gold for whole week? Yeah, I do. I have weekly outlooks, if that's what you're referring to. What's up, Shani? Yeah, appreciate the follow on TikTok. Let's go. Long time. Jay Smith. Who is this? Who's Jay Smith? I feel like you've changed your name. How's the trading journey? Good, bro. Good. How do you know if you're trading London session? London session starts 8 a.m. local time, right? So if you just go on Google and you search time in London, right? Time in London. You can see it's 11:32 a.m. So at 8 a.m. London time, that is when London session starts, all right? The other thing you can do is, if you're on TradingView, Dreeds, is go to indicator section and add the sessions indicator, right? This one right here, Sessions by JRFX Addict. And once you turn that on, that's going to give you your sessions right there. So purple is Asian session, green is London session, and then this like gold bronze color is when London and New York session overlap, and then this is when London session closes. I've been trading futures with Top Step. Funny trading now. Nice, bro. Let's go. Let's go, Jason. If you'll have to message me, bro, and put me on. Let me know about funded trading. Futures trading. I've been interested in futures for a while. Bias for today. Bias for today on gold for now. Well, my bias for London session, which is when I trade, was bullish, right? And you can see price was coming up here, and I was actively looking for buys here today above this resistance that was forming. But then once we broke out over here, we closed straight back in. So that was that done. And I believe gold can continue bullish here above this level, but then we're going to be kind of tapping into this level. And this was yesterday's high. Daily candle closed bearish. So there's going to be two things that's going to happen here. We're just going to break this level and continue bullish, or we're going to grab liquidity from this level, from this area, right? We're going to grab liquidity from here. We're going to spike out, grab liquidity, and then sell off from this level. So I'm really just waiting to see how price reacts around this level, to be honest. And then I will go from there. I do Forex, yeah. Forex, commodities, indices. You name it. You name it, I do it. Can I analyze UJ and G? Yeah, I'll do UJ and GJ next. What's up, Yanua? What's up, man? How are you? What's my overall for week for gold? I mean, it was bullish, right? But price has already continued bullish at this point. By 180 pips. So with all price action, my overall for gold this week was to continue bullish. And with price action, with monthly, you can see monthly bullish, very bullish. Weekly, very bullish. Daily, 3 daily, very bullish. I believe gold can continue bullish for the week, but I think gold can pull back bearish today at some point, all the way back down into the lows, which is 2719.160. 2719.160. I think gold will continue bullish for the week, but overall today, I think if we get a spike out of these highs, I think what's going to happen is we're going to test these highs right here. We're going to get a spike out of this area, and we can see price selling off back down into yeah, 2719.360. Ariba, what's up from Nigeria? How are you, man? How's it going? Yeah, it's that's my indicator. Who's that? Robin. Forex Recorded Algo V5. That's my algorithm. That's my strategy. What's up, Laser? Raheem, what's happening, man? Time frame, looking at the 15-minute currently. 15-minute we're looking at currently, and there's a price now for there's a chance now for price to continue bullish. There's about 5 minutes left of this 15-minute candle, and I believe we can continue bullish here, up at least minimum into this top area right here. And then I'm interested to see how price is going to react around this level if we get there. What's up, Don Love? So we've got UJ and GJ. Yeah, I'm still gonna look at those in a second. Hope you enjoyed the little getaway. Yeah, I did, crypto man. I did, bro. It was nice. It was nice, man. We're looking at XAU USD. I did an hour, a 2-hour drive today back from where we was for the getaway. A 2-hour drive. All right, let's have a look at USD JPY first, right? For Sully. Are you still in the chat, Sully? Ash. What's up, Gustu? I think, I'm not saying we're going to bounce back from there, but I think we will see that area being tested by the end of today. Or by tomorrow, at least. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's go to the monthly. So monthly, we've done this, right? USD JPY, we've done this before. So monthly is looking bullish at this point. Obviously, you know, it doesn't take an absolute fucking rocket scientist to understand that from the monthly perspective. Price has obviously had this downtrend. Now we're pushing, pulling back. We broke previous monthly highs right here. So that's broke that bearish structure. You can see the highs, lower highs, lower highs. So we broke that bearish structure. Price is now pulling back. Looking like it wants to retrace after this move down. You can see we bounced off of this area to the left hand side, and price is pushing up this month so far. We're actually touching into these levels though on the 3-month time frame, right? 3-month is a very key time frame. You're going to find a lot of great key levels from this time frame, which you can use to trade, right? So let me just delete that. So why this level is important is because from the 3-month perspective, right, this is the quarterly perspective, right? Obviously you get 4 quarters in a year, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. These consist of 3 1-month candles, right? So obviously this would be quarter 1 for 2024, this candle right here, quarter 2, quarter 3, and now we're coming into quarter 4 with this candle right here, okay? And what's important about this level is the fact that on USD JPY, ever since January 2023, the start of 2023, USD JPY has been creating bullish structure, right? Bullish uptrend, higher highs and higher lows, right? That is bullish structure being formed there on USD JPY. And now last month, right? The last quarter, July, this 3-month candle has sold off here. We've had a heavy sell-off, breaking that bullish structure, and now we've come back up to retest, right? We've come back up to retest this level. Now if you think about it, the 3-month candle here still has 2 months and 10 days left, right? So this is a quick retest of this area for potential bearish continuation here on USD JPY, right? So this is a very key level that we need to keep an eye on. We're literally tapping into it right now, breaking previous bearish structure, right? So we're rebounding. So let's take a look now on the lower time frames at how price is reacting around this level, right? It's going to be interesting. So if we go to the weekly, you can see obviously after this pullback, you're starting to see the bullish momentum slow down a little bit here, okay? In these candles, you can see this sharp pullback, bullish momentum slowing down, okay? Low volume bullish weekly candles. You can see now we're tapping right into this area, okay? We're tapping right in here. So what you'd really want to see at this point, this is previous weekly. What you'd really want to see, in my opinion, on USD JPY is a bearish weekly candle closure at this area to confirm the overall bearish move here, the retracement into this 3-month key level, the breakup structure level, for price to sell off from here. You could capture some beautiful sells on USD JPY coming down here. Eventually, once you get that break of structure, that bearish closure on the weekly, that is what I would wait for, which could take a while, right? Because like I said, this is based on the 3-month. This could, you still have 2 months, 10 days left, right? We want to start seeing price start to align on these time frames now. So you want to see weekly bearish closures. You want to see daily bearish closures. You want to see structure. Obviously now we've had this shift of structure to the upside. Here's your low, right? Lower high. We broke that now. There's potential for price to reject this level, come down back into here, retest this level where we broke that structure. We've had that shift of structure over here, retest this level, and then you basically see what happens from here, whether it breaks under, retest, continues bearish, or whether it retests this area and continues back bullish from retesting above there. But I think we're going to see a pullback from this area here on USD JPY, in my opinion. So you could be actively looking for that this week or next week. You see how price is within this area, and you can see it's starting to consolidate in here, starting to create a bit of a resistance. So on the 30-minute time frame, what you could look for if you're looking for short-term trades on USD JPY is you can see bullish structure here now, right? We've got that shift of structure right here. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now we're coming up. This is the important part because we've had a higher high, a higher low, but now we've had a lower high in here, right? Which hasn't broke that previous high in this bullish structure. So what you'd be waiting for now at this point is really that shift of structure to the downside right here, breaking this level. Okay. You want to see price come down here, break this level, pull back. And this is where you're going to be looking for your short entries down back into this level first, then this level. That's what I'll be looking at on USD JPY. In my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking for right now. And if that doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I'll be looking for this. I'll be looking for the move to the downside here on USD JPY, to be honest. But you have to get that shift of structure. You have to. Right? Because price can just be like boom, 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 and just continue bullish here. Right? So then none of that would matter. You need to get this shift of structure, the pullback, and then you look into the downside from there. Gold. Gold is let's have a look. Do we get a 15-minute closure above? Yeah, you got a 15-minute closure above that level. But I'd wait for a 30-minute closure above there. Has to be 30. Like I said, like I've mentioned many times before, when you have consolidation like this, wait for your higher time frame confirmation. I was looking for the 15-minute closure above, right? I was looking for the 15 closure above over here earlier, but that's because there was clear trend, right? Coming up here during Asian session, you had clear trend right here, okay? So you can look for those 15 closures above. But then once price starts to consolidate like this, that's when you need to wait for your higher time frame closures above, your 30, your hourly. Because now you're in clear consolidation. But what trade are you in, Laser? White Balotelli, appreciate the follow. OD, appreciate the follow. Doran, appreciate the follow. Let's go. USD, yeah. gbpjpy, let's have a look. gbpjpy, let's have a look. The 15-minute breakout? Yeah, you should. I mean, outside of the window, you should. Yeah, I mean, it's. Let's have a look. The 15-minute breakout of which level, crypto? Which level did you look for a breakout above? And then we'll have a look at gbpjpy in a second. 1 second. Thanks for the shout. No worries, Arriva. Let's go, bro. Because the breakout right here, there's no level, right? There's no V5 breakout level. Maybe there's the AOI level, which is this level at the top. Should be, yeah. So this is the AOI level. So at this point, it should really be the 30-minute breakout. Of the AOI levels, I always do the 30-minute breakout. especially in a consolidation. But the problem with this trade, right? The problem with this breakout trade is we're coming into this area to the left over here now, right? Which, if this was a bullish level, if this was yesterday's highs and yesterday's candle closed bullish, then it wouldn't be a problem, right? But the fact that yesterday's daily candle closed bearish and this was the high is a problem for me, because either we're going to kind of react in here where we are tapping into right now and reject from this area, come back down, or there's potential for price to spike above, which would be nice because you can then manage risk, right? Once you say you go 10, 15, 20 pips in profit, you're tapping into this key level now, this bearish previous daily high. You could spike out and then reject from there, right? So that's the problem with this trade now. When I was looking for breakouts within this area, right, earlier, this V5 breakout area, because from this area, price was still about 30 to 45, 50 pips away from that resistance, right? So I was comfortable that if price did go in my favor, before we tap into this area, we can move stops to break even. We can manage risk quite nicely. Whereas now, above this area, it's only 20 pips away. And I mean, that's still enough of a range to manage risk, but it's just from this area now, from this kind of range, anywhere in here, price can start rejecting and reacting and coming back to the downside, right? Because we're also getting a spike out of the 12-hour highs as well. So just gotta remember that. Give me 1 second. Which camera do I use? I use Logitech. Now the Logitech Pro 4K. Yeah, Logitech Pro 4K something camera. Mate. I'm in the hands of the trading gods now. Yeah, so Laser, you'll see whenever I talk about the AOI levels, when I post in the Discord, I'll say I'm waiting for a 30-minute breakout. So with the AOIs, I generally trade the 30-minute. It's only with the intraday V5 levels that you get for each session that I will look for entries on the breakout entries on the 15-minute. If I just do a quick, how do I? Yeah, look here. See, most of the time when I'm talking about an AOI right here, 30-minute break and tap of AOI level. 30-minute break and tap of the AOI level. I'll give it a second chance with a 30-minute closure above AOI level. I'm looking for the 30-minute breakout above 2655 AOI level, right? So whenever I talk about the AOI levels, I always mention the 30-minute time frame for a reason, okay? Always. Here again, look, waiting for an AOI breakout above 2647510 on the 30-minute time frame. Right? Only the 30-minute. Same again over here. AOI bearish breakouts with 30-minute closure below, right? It's always the 30-minute time frame when I'm talking about AOIs. Again, all right, I'll potentially take a 30-minute AOI breakout below. Okay. Always 30 minutes. Whenever you look back, you always see I mention when I talk about AOI levels, 30-minute time frame. All right. But the intraday levels, then I'm fine with the 15-minute breakouts. AOI, area of interest. So yeah, let's look at GJ. All right, let's look at GJ because I was about to look at GJ and then I just had to clear that up for a second. So overall, let's have a look at GJ, right? Let's do top down again. MF, don't spam, bro. Right now, if you're looking at gold right now, there's nothing to be done on gold, right? There's no, it's in a consolidation, right? So we're waiting to see how price reacts around this level. I would look at buys above this level. Usually, right? Usually, if we didn't have a bearish daily closure yesterday and we wasn't approaching those bearish daily highs, I would be looking at buys above this level for sure. 30-minute on the 30-minute time frame though. So I'll be waiting for about 2 minutes for this 30-minute closure, which is actually going to be an hourly closure as well. And I'll be looking at buys above this area to continue bullish up. But the fact that we have a previous bearish daily candle, if we have a look at the daily time frame, we have a previous bearish daily candle, rejection. We're approaching that high. We haven't created much of a bottom wick here yet on the daily time frame on gold, as you can see, right? So that leads me to believe that what gold potentially can do right here is spike above this level, grab liquidity above here, and then eventually come back to the downside, right? That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. If not now, then at some point during today, I think that could happen. There's a good possibility, right? Good possibility. So that's what I'm waiting to see what's happening here at the moment. But there's a good, like I said, on a normal day, I'll be looking at buys above this level to continue bullish. Above this level right here. All right, gbpjpy. gbpjpy. Well, that's gbpUSD. Monthly, let's have a look at the monthly, the 3 monthly. Let's have a quick butchers what's going on here, right? So straight away, I'm just going to mark down a few levels. I'm going to mark down this one. I'm going to mark down this area. Price is quite a fair way from that at the moment, but I'm going to mark it down. And I'm going to mark out that because this is the level, as you can see, that this was the quarterly candle for April, May, June. And it was bullish, right? And then what happened during July, the third quarter of this year, we've come down, we spiked the highs, drove all the way down and broke the lows and then spiked back up, right? So that's a key level. You can see we've retested on this level again this month. We've come down and retested and then pushed back to the upside, right? So this is a key level in the market that we need to have a look at on the lower time frames. Monthly perspective, we have retested these levels, of course. You can see over here, there's the spike out. Did not close below these levels. You can see, right? 1, 2, 3 attempts to come below these key levels and failed. And now we're pushing up. Now we're pushing to the upside, right? So we've approached previous monthly highs. We've broke them. So we've now well and truly got bullish structure on the monthly time frame here on gbpjpy, right? We broke the highs. We have lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? Highs, higher highs, higher highs. Bullish market structure. A lot of momentum to the upside at the moment on GJ. We've obviously broken previous monthly highs, but rejected, okay? We're rejecting so far. We're failing to stay above that area. If we go on the weekly, you can see the weekly is rejecting 1 and 2 currently, right? Rejections of that monthly high. If we take a look at previous weekly as well, weekly is creating bullish structure. We've got lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows potentially this week as well, right? So bullish market structure on the monthly and the weekly. We got previous weekly highs right here, and we have previous weekly body highs, body lows, and wick lows, right? I'm just going to mark out all these levels. Daily, of course, now the daily has tried to continue bullish here today after yesterday's candle being bullish. We try to continue bullish here. We're currently rejecting. This is the weekly body. You can see we broke it, retested it, rejected it yesterday and Monday, pushed bullish, and price is looking to continue bullish here on GJ. So what I would look for on GJ is just a bullish continuation. Let's have a look at today's 12. So we got a 12-hour high right here, which I'm going to mark out, which is important because if we're going to continue bullish today, we really need to start breaking those highs and continuing above here. Let's have a look at the lower time frames. Where are those previous 12? The previous 12 lows are here. So this could be liquidity grab right here. If price is going to come down into these areas, you can see this current 12-hour candle has flipped bearish and we're starting to drive to the downside. So if we are coming down into here, we're potentially grabbing liquidity from under this area before price continues bullish. So what I would look at here on GJ, you can clearly see now, this is a 30-minute time frame. You can clearly see the bullish structure coming up. That's what we're doing right now. We're potentially creating, we've got the lows, higher lows, potential higher lows right here to continue bullish. So you want GJ to stay above this level, really. If it comes down here, you want it to spike out and then continue back up. If we come out here and break this retest and we start moving down, that's quite a clear indication of a shift of structure. And you could see more of a sell-off coming. But if we spike out of this area, close back above, that's just the liquidity to drive back to the upside. But really, you want GJ to just continue bullish here. And I'd say if price can start coming back above this area, so now we've potentially created the higher low, we've got the higher highs. So if price is going to continue bullish, we need to come up here, test these highs, and continue above this area, right? So you can look for a break and retest of this area to continue. These are the areas you want to start getting in on the market right here and right here to continue this bullish structure. So look for buys like above the 196052 and the 196522 area. That's what I'm going to do. Got a break even. Nice. I like that, crypto. I like that. That was a smart move. And if it just drives here bullish, then that's what happens, right? But really, this should really be the entry right here. Okay, on the break of this 30 high, now you have a 30-minute closure above. This is beautiful. This is actually a break and tap of the 30-minute, break and tap on the 30-minute of the AOI level. So this should actually be the entry right here. And you actually have enough room right there to move stops to break even, right? Once we break highs, start driving, you've got enough room for price to come up into that area, tap it, and you can potentially then move stops to break even. My nose is so itchy, man. BTC USD, I don't really trade BTC USD in that way, motion. I see crypto at the moment as more of an investment. What's up, Ross? Lloyd? So I think if we break these highs right here, if we break these 30-minute highs by a few pips, which would be something like that. Yeah, something like that. Then how many pips? What we're looking at then? What's the range into there? You might be able to get to break even at that point, right? So if this 30 flips bullish, breaking the previous highs, you're looking to get in over here somewhere, but it's very tight. You'd have to start managing risk at this level straight away. AUD USD will bounce back. What's happening with AUD USD? Bounce back where? Where are you talking about it bouncing back to? M98, appreciate the follow. So yeah, it can continue bullish here. This will be execution. And you'll be pretty much instantly moving your stops to BE here. Once price starts tapping into this level, you should be able to get about 10 pips there. With the spike out, you can potentially see quite a reaction from here. And then price kind of spike out, react, come back down to entry. And that's, yeah, it's very risky. It's very risky. It's not really enough of a range to trade, right? From this area to this area. It's about 21 pips. But the fact that it's closed above right here, we've had 9 minutes gone without breaking the previous highs, which is nice. Broke the low, retested this area, break and tap at this area. Nice bottom wick. We haven't broke the highs yet. So once we flip here, break previous highs, you could get that drive up into that next range right there. Then you would just manage risk, move start to break even, and then see what happens. Mr. Go Wild, appreciate the follow. That's what I'll look at. Only for the next 20 minutes though. Only while this current 30-minute candle is open. Shahid, we did analysis on GU just before. Roman, appreciate the follow. That's the beauty of trading, Ross. We all have different outlooks on the market right here. What's up, Roman? Are the time frames aligning? The time frames are aligning. Time frame alignment is minimum requirement. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Blazzy. It's kind of creepy. Anas E, appreciate the follow. You know me personally? You do? You know my dad from when we used to live in the UK? Oh, Clint. Ah, yeah. What's up, bro? Don't. Back in you were ravers. That was a long time ago. What's up, Master Effects Trader? I'm in this trade now. I'm not in this trade. It hasn't broke previous highs yet. Has not broke previous highs yet. What am I trading? This is gold. XAU USD. .30-minute, yeah, it's a 30-minute on gold. This is why it's vital that it breaks previous highs, right? You're not getting too carried away, jumping in too early. Needs to break previous highs at least by 2 or 3 pips, which is why you can see I have this area up here as my green line. Has to break previous highs and start pushing a little bit for me to get interested. I hate when people like from my past life find me like that. I hate it. It's going the wrong way. It's going where it wants to go. It's going where it wants to go, mate. Do you trade the same stuff every day, or is there a way to see if you need to update your stocks? Nah, lazy. It was nothing like that. He was I would have been like 10 when I knew this guy, something like that. But he lived down the road from us in England. He was like not our neighbor, but he lived probably about like 15 to 20 houses down. But he knew my dad. But yeah, you want one of them, you know what I mean? One of them. Just like, cool. I suppose it's cool. But yeah. Yeah, I basically trade the same stuff every day, user. Basically trade the same stuff every day. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, to be fair. I was a little bastard when I was in England, and when I was younger, I was not good. I was a typical English street kid, just getting up to no good. A little menace doesn't come close. Like, I used to, in where I lived, I absolutely terrorized people. It was bad. But nah, with him it was nothing like that. He was just a friend of my dad's, or a neighbor. Not really a friend, a neighbor. How do you know if that stock isn't worth trading anymore? Do you have other options if things go bad? Well, this isn't a stock, user. This is gold. So it's Xauusd, and basically it's gold, and US dollar, and basically, you know, this thing can be traded. It's not like a stock where you invest in it hoping that price, or looking for price to increase in value, right? This is generally what you do with investments in stocks. But in trading, day trading, like Forex or gold, in the kind of Forex industry, you can make money off something decreasing in value or increasing in value, right? You can make money off price going up, but you can also make money off price going down as well, right? So it's not really, if price, you know, for example, if a stock is doing bad, if it has decreased in value quite a bit, or you've seen quite a heavy dump in that stock, you're not losing money, because the way day traders like to trade, like me for example, is we look each single day at price and looking to see the strength in that pair for that day in a certain direction, and we're looking to take advantage of little moves, either going up or little moves coming down. It doesn't matter. Where am I living now? I'm living in Melbourne. I shouldn't say that. I'm living in Australia. Australia, mate. Well, it's fine saying Melbourne, but you just don't know, man. There's some weirdos around, you know. I've got a 2-year-old daughter, so I don't really want to be like putting my location about the internet too much, because there's some weirdos, man. Some proper weirdos, innit? Proper fucking weirdos on the internet, mate. What's the time? 10:21 p.m. Michael Jones, appreciate the follow. What's up, Life? Zoe? You was the young hooligan? Yeah. Basically. Gonna move up more or what? We'll see, man. Obviously now price is coming down. If in 8 minutes, depending on how this 30-minute candle closes, that's it, right? But we talked about how anywhere within this area, I really want to see gold spike this area, to be honest, to grab that liquidity. If we don't do it here, I think we can come back up and do it at some point today, even if we just momentarily spike up and sell off. But I think this level can be tested. That's just my opinion. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? It's not the end of the world. We can reassess. But I think the fact that price is tapping within this area right now, you're seeing the reaction, right? You can see we've tapped in just so slightly. Price has reacted from that level. We're coming down. This is because this is the previous daily high right here. And what's important about this previous daily high is that this previous daily candle closed bearish, right? So there's a very good chance you're going to potentially see the current daily candle continue bearish, right? But first of all, it's creating a top wick. And the fact that it's come all the way up into this area, I thought it could come out here, grab liquidity and sell off a little bit later on. So that's why I was looking at price coming into this level. But other than that, why I was interested in the short-term buys is because of the momentum here. Kind of obviously the daily, you know, if you're looking at the weekly, very bullish, monthly, very bullish, right? We just had that daily bearish candle here, but also this bearish daily candle didn't break any structure, right? Let me just turn this off because you can't see shit, right? This bearish daily candle didn't break any structure. It's still creating bullish structure coming up here, higher highs and higher lows, right? So it did close bearish. There is a chance for price to sell off as well past these daily lows and pull back, especially after this move. But I'd want to see a spike of these highs first before I see that, in my opinion. But it's still creating bullish structure. So that is why I was still interested in the buys above this area to potentially fill this very small range, but then also beyond that to continue bullish. And this is when, you know, on days like this, it is potentially best to just stay out the markets because price is conflicted now. Higher time frames, overall time frames are pointing bullish, but the daily candle isn't aligning now at this point. The daily candle has closed bearish. So if you want to see that move and you want to have that confidence in taking the buys to continue up here on gold, you'd want to see a previous daily bullish candle as well. Not always necessarily that way, but that's the way I like to trade. I like to see momentum and aligning of the time frames from monthly, weekly, daily, 12-hour, 4-hour. I like to see them all pointing in the same direction if I'm looking for a more expansive move to the upside, right? If I'm looking for a short-term move, like a quick 10, 15, 20 pips, depending on the stop loss, I may, you know, be interested in that, but otherwise, I wouldn't. And that is why it was vital that this current candle, if I was going to look at those buys coming up here to fill this range, this very small range, it needed to break that previous 30-minute high. And you can see this is why I trade this way, right? I like to trade with price clearly breaking the previous high by at least 2 or 3 pips. So around about in here somewhere is where you want price to start breaking and pushing up, where you look for your entry. And this is why. This is exactly why, because you can get caught out on these moves here and now prices come back down. How do you know the trend set up on your right corners of your charts? This is built into my algorithm. This is built into the algorithm here, which is my strategy basically. How are you adjusting with daylight savings with your trading? The 4-hour close is bearish. Yeah. Actually, or good crypto man. Good. I always like this time of the year because my first trading window now won't open until 4 p.m. rather than 3 p.m. So It suits me much better. How is gold looking? To be honest, I don't really want it to come back down into these areas. Obviously, once we start breaking back below here, then I could potentially get interested. But now we're pushing back down into here. We're just literally coming back into the consolidation. We're pushing straight back into this consolidation. So, you know, the fact that we started breaking out to the upside here was a good sign for me that we could, you know, with this momentum today, you can see from today's like Asian session, today's daily candle, there's nice bullish momentum here. Now it was looking to continue bullish past these highs, but now we're coming back down into this consolidation. So it's not good in my eyes, unless, like Ross said, we just come straight down here, come straight through. What I'd want to see is price come down, break, pull back, and that's when I'll be looking at potentially getting into some positions there. But yeah, beach look beautiful. Code is St. Kilda. No, it's not St. Kilda. It was much further down the coast than that, towards like past Frankston. I'm not going to say the exact location because we go there all the time. Like I said, weirdos on the internet, you know. Yeah, it's around in that area, PJ. Around in that area. Do I trade crude oil? Yeah, I have had some trades on oil, for sure. Right here in the VIP. A long time ago now. Haven't had a trade on oil in a little while, in a few weeks now, but we did have some at some point. Which actually turned out really nice. US oil right here. US oil. Oh, so that's West Texas oil. So that's not crude oil, right? Bum 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 bum. What's your question? What was the question, Matt? You didn't ask the question, my brother. What time frame is it? This is a 30-minute time frame. Stalkers? Yeah, just weirdos, man. Absolute weirdos on the internet. You did twice? I don't see any questions from you, bro. There's literally no questions from you, brother, at all. Let's have a look right here on the screen. The last thing you said was what? That's it. You said what? That's all you said, bro. No other questions from Matt. Anywhere in here. No other questions. Right? The only thing you said was what? Right here, okay? US oil? What about US oil? Alright, so there's the 30-minute closure below this level. Now we've come back, straight tapped into this area without creating a bottom wick. So you could start getting a drive down here now. to retest in these areas. Not liking the fact that this 30-minute bearish candle doesn't have a bottom wick either, but let's see what happens. My idea is off the tables now. The only thing I'm looking at today, as of right now, was the continuation buys above these areas. First of all, this area earlier today, and then this area, but I'm not interested in any sells myself. It won't let me ask what app do you use? What trading app? Like what broker, or what is this app that I'm using right here? Mauricio, appreciate the follow. Indicator name. The indicator is the Forex recording algorithm V5. And so is the daily as well, Ross. You know, like, even though we did have a bearish close yesterday, it still created a high and a higher low, right, within this bullish uptrend. I'm not saying that the only thing that can happen today is gold to continue bullish. It can very much so sell off from here, but I'm not interested in that, because I need, in order for me to looking at sells, I need to see a break of structure, like on the daily or the 12-hour at least, and I want to see like clear bearish momentum on those time frames. So until I see that, I won't be interested in the sells, only the buys. That's just, you know, that's just my strategy. That's just my trade, my trading style. What's my favorite time frame? Favorite time frame is, for gold, is the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour. Now, I'm not talking about today's candle, Ross. I was talking about yesterday's candle. Yesterday's daily candle. It closed bearish, but it still created a higher high and a higher low bullish structure. So there's no break of structure yet on the daily time frame. It's still bullish structure all the way from down here. Bullish structure, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows. So until I see that being broken, like this level, or if this daily candle closes bullish today, until I see that being broken, then I won't be interested in any sells. I need like daily to align with my lower time frames for me to start looking at certain trades. Holding swings overnight, yeah, I will be, most probably. Yeah, exactly, Ross. Danzy Dan, appreciate the follow. Indicator for weekly, daily. It's the V5 algorithm right here. V5 algorithm. If you want information on that, you'll find my YouTube channel in the link in my profile. The link in my profile is going to give you my YouTube channel, where you're going to find information on it, Instagram, the free Telegram. Everything you need is going to be in there, right? Everything you need. The IG. Yeah, Twitter as well. The Twitter link is in there, I think. Is it? I don't really use Twitter, or X. I don't really use X anymore, to be honest with you, but you can follow me on there. For Xauusd. I saw you in YouTube while I searched about time frame. Oh, nice, bro. What did you search for, Mirage? Hi from Berlin. What's up? What's up from Berlin, man? We're worldwide over here. X is the bomb. Yeah, I need to start using X more often. Yo, and I appreciate the diamonds, my guy. Let's go. What strategy do I use for gold? CPAC. Code is price action concepts. Now go follow me on X, Ariba. I need to start using X more for sure. I know it's the new wave now, but there's so many socials to try and keep track of, like posting to IG, TikTok, posting to YouTube. Then I gotta add X in there. Then there's like posting in Telegram channel. Like there's like 7 different things to post to consistently all day. Like I just can't do it. A social media manager tool? What's that? What's the success rate of the V5 indicator in the time frame you suggested? My win rate using V5 strategies this year, some signals, a lot of breakouts, is 70.5%. That's since the start of the year, January 1st. 103 trades, 103 wins, 43 losses, 20 break even. So 70%, around about 70%. That's only just gone to 70% as well. We were sitting at like 69% for like 2 months. You have to get access, Gurmeet. You have to have access first. Hootsuite and businesses like that. Hootsuite? Is that an app? And what does that do, Ross? What is it? Hootsuite. Because I need some management tool for sure. If I could just like post, if I could just do one thing somewhere and then it posts everywhere. Oh, brother. What is it? Or they manage your social media channels for you. Is that what it is? You post on there and it manages all media channels? Okay. I'll have to look into that for sure. The strategy I use for gold is a CPAC strategy. It is it's based on specific candles, specific points in time, and capturing the momentum and the volume within a breakout trade of certain levels in the market. It's probably the best way I can describe it. You can hire me as your social media manager. I'm a good content writer as well. Schedule posts and shit to hit target audiences. Oh, really? So that you're talking about Hootsuite? Is that the exact one you're talking about there, Ross? What's the success rate? I just showed that of my trades. Well, these are the trades that I've taken using V5, right? There was a lot more setups to be taken, but these are the ones that I've taken, and the ones that I take, I always talk about in the Discord. So you can see here, just go, I'm looking for breakout buy above 2735955 V5 level, right? So I'll always say what I'm looking for. I also do pre-market prep videos. So I'll post a video and I'll say, you know, this is what I'm looking at today. I'm looking at buys. I'm looking at sells. I'm looking at these levels. This is why I'm looking at buys. This is why I'm looking at sells. This is why I'm looking at these levels. Yeah. So the success rate, yeah, 70.55% since the start of the year. 103 wins, 43 losses, 23 break even. You can see so far for October, I've only taken 8 trades. That is it. 8 trades on gold. That is all I've taken for October. September, I took 11 trades, but an 88% win rate. August, I was away on holiday twice for the most of the month, so I didn't really trade August. So that's why I only had 3 trades, but before that, 15 trades, 85% win rate. For July, 15 trades, 73% win rate. May, 19, 79, April 20, 82, and so on. I fell asleep holding buys on gold. Damn, son. From which level fluidity? All right, Ross. I'll definitely look into that for sure. Like, I'm useless when it comes to this shit. Like, I should really be looking this up by myself, but you know what's funny though? Literally the other day I was thinking to myself, man, like, someone needs to come out with like a company or a business which like helps you with your social media posts. Like, I literally thought that to myself, and I was dumb enough not to think, oh, surely there is one. Illyrian boy, appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Let's go. That's what I love to see, the YouTube subs. The CPAC strategy success, yeah, that is the CPAC win rate right here. All these trades I've taken are using the V5, which are CPAC concepts. Yeah, here you go. I'm just taking a quick look right now over here on my other screen. Request a demo? What does that mean? Request a demo. They do demo accounts too? It's like the Forex industry, man. What was that noise? SMC looks algo Fibonacci just awesome, bro. That it works for me. Wow, nice, man. It's all price action basically, Mirage. It's all price action. Apart from Fibonacci. I suppose Fibonacci can be price action. Top features. Publishing schedule. Social media analytics. AI content creation. Best times to post. Social advertising. Employee advocacy. Inbox and messaging. Engagement tools. Social listening. Explore all features. Let me look at the pricing. Let me see the pricing here. What's going on with the pricing? Per month. Why doesn't it tell you? Oh, here we go. 149 a month. God damn, bro. Limited post scheduling. Best time to post recommendations. Customer competency benchmarking tool. AI capture on listening base. Canva integration. Unlimited post boosting. $150 a month is crazy. Bum. Do I think it will fully drop? I mean, it has a chance. It has a chance for sure. I'll be interested in this level now. This is the level. Hootsuite is the Apple of socials. I mean, you know, if I'll pay it, I'll pay 150 a month for sure. Like, but to really think if that, like, do I make 150 off social media a month? No, I don't. Like, for the last on YouTube, for the last on YouTube for the last month, I I had my report today. It was like $12 I made last month on YouTube. So yes, I could pay it with like money I make from trading or, you know, business, but when you think about it that way, like 150 a month off social media, am I making 150 a month off social media? Not really. Not at all. Yeah, but that's obviously the thing, isn't it, Ross? Like there's potential to make that much. To be honest with you, like I really can't be bothered with socials. The only thing I like is streaming. The only thing I thoroughly enjoy is actually streaming and talking with people, like chilling here with you guys, analyzing charts. Social media, I literally cannot be bothered with, and I'm sure most people can tell by, you know, I just want to trade. I just want to trade, but like, you know, like social media is fun. I do want to grow. Like it is a challenge, you know. Like I'm very competitive in everything I do, like in trading, and now like the social media aspect and like the business aspect. I want to be the best. I always want to be the best at anything I do. So, but social media, like content and stuff for social media is draining, man. I'd rather just sit here and stream, chat to you guys, have fun, analyze. But you just get roped into like social media and that side of it. But you know, it's all about building a business, building a brand and stuff. You know, there's no harm in that, I suppose. Why not? What else am I going to do with my time, really? What else am I going to do? Sit here looking at my charts 12 hours a day? I might as well. Would 2K be a good starting point to trade with? 2K is more than enough to start trading with. I would recommend, if you are brand new to trading, starting firstly on a demo account for a couple months if you haven't already done that. Then after that, once you get comfortable with opening trades on a demo and you know the ins and outs and you're a bit more confident, then obviously it's more beneficial to trade with real money, because you know you have skin in the game, right? You got actual money. You're gonna start getting different emotions, and the psychological aspect of trading is going to come into play more. So then I would recommend opening like a $50 to $100 account. $2,000 is way too much to be starting out brand new trader with, right? Because I guarantee you, and I'm sure a lot of other people in the chat can also agree, that you are probably going to blow that money. But that's just me assuming that you're saying a good starting point. I don't know how long you've been trading. If you're literally brand new, you've just come into trading like last week or last month, or even the last 2 months, right? It's still too soon. You still need to take your time, trade demo, understand, you know, all different aspects. And I had a demo for the past 6 months. It was a 50k demo and it's currently at 790. Okay, so the past 6 months. So yeah, I think if you've had it for the past 6 months, you managed to get some profitable trades, you're comfortable with entering trades, and things like that, setting take profits, stop losses, analyzing, you're all comfortable with that, then I think start off slow. The beard man, start off with a $100 account, right? Start trading your $100 account. See what happens with that. Trade that for a month, 2 months. See where you go from there. What's the indicator? The Forex with Cody algorithm V5. What's up, man? Recently just got funded after so many tries. I'm still trying to find a strategy. Well, a strong strategy. What strategy was you using to get funded? And why don't you want to continue to use that strategy? What would be a good trading platform to use for 100? Most really. I use Black Bull Markets. There's ones, brokers like FP Markets, Oanda, Pepperstone. What else we got? IC Markets is also a great one. Fusion Markets, FXCM. Yeah, all great brokers. Vantage. But I use Black Bull Markets. It depends where he is though, Ross, because if he's in Australia, he can't get a 1 to 500 leverage account with IC Markets. I used IC Markets before as well. They're a great broker, great spreads. Yeah, no issues with withdrawals. FP Markets as well. In my opinion, FP Markets is the best, one of the best brokers. In the game, FP Markets. I'm waiting for New York session. I'm waiting for gold to do something. Gold is currently consolidating again. It's within this consolidation now, right? It's within this range right here. We're bouncing at the top, we're bouncing at the bottom. There's nothing going on here until we see, you know, price come above this level or price start to come below this level. What's the best leverage on IC market? It depends where you are. It depends where you are in the world. You don't, BSB, you do not want a broker with unlimited leverage. Because IC markets in Australia will only give you a 1 to 20 leverage. Whereas in UK, as you can see, Russ said he gets a 1 to 500. Does anyone use MT5? Yeah, I use MT5. I currently trade break and retest with Fibonacci 2 liquidity levels. And you don't want to stick with that strategy, Oliver? Cody, any video on your page on how to use Fib tool? Not on my YouTube, I don't think so, no. I have some videos in the academy, but maybe I did, maybe I have, I don't know, search it. I feel like I have at one point made a video on fibs on my YouTube channel, but I could be very wrong. I've been uploading videos. There's 379 videos on my YouTube channel, so yeah. Fib O Nachi. Let's have a look. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not by the looks of it. Maybe that's something I need to do then. But I don't use Fibonacci anyway, so. I'm using TradingView analysis and enter on MT5. Yeah, me too. MT4 is playing. It's like playing Pong. Appreciate the follow, Oliver. Creature of habits. But I feel like it isn't super strong for me. I'm struggling to grow account. Well, it doesn't matter if you're struggling to grow your account. It's just a matter of whether you are consistently profitable or not, Oliver. If you've managed to pass a funded account with this strategy and you're able to maintain that account, whether it be at break even or slight profit, that means you have a good strategy, you have a good approach. I wouldn't really be changing too many things, to be honest. Stick with it, be patient. The market goes through cycles. It's not always going to move the exact same way and within your favor. You know, you just have to play each cycle. Sometimes, you know, during each cycle, your strategy is going to be affected differently by how price is currently moving on each pair. Like, it's not always going to be free flowing setups, volume, liquidity all the time, right? The market has to go through these cycles. I need help to download more tools on mobile app, iPhone. If anyone can assist me, what apps, what tools are you looking for? You don't like the UI? Yeah, I don't like, I haven't used MT4 in a very long time. And I don't plan on using it in a very long time either. MT5 is way better. Your emotions, yeah, that's fine, Oliver. The emotions get, everyone, you're a human being, my dude. You're not a robot, you know, you have emotions. It's, your emotions get the better of everyone, or, you know, nobody's perfect that way. So it's just working on yourself. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to let your emotions get the better of you. It's then learning from those mistakes and making sure it doesn't happen again. But not only make sure it doesn't happen again, understanding situations where you are more vulnerable to your emotions getting the better of you. Understanding how much you've slept the previous day, you know, certain things in your life, or if you know, you have to kind of try and recognize these situations before they happen, so you can, you know, step aside and, you know, take time off the charts if you feel like one of these situations coming up. But you're a human being, man. Like, your emotions getting the best of you doesn't really have anything to do with your strategy. So like I said, if your strategy has helped you pass a funded challenge and maintain a funded account without blowing it and making slow, consistent profits, then there is nothing wrong with your strategy. I would recommend to keep doing what you're doing. And like you said, you know, if you are making mistakes and it's because your emotions getting the better of you, then work on that aspect of it. Not necessarily just trying to change your strategy because you've made a couple mistakes based on your emotions, right? Getting a funded is an achievement. You know, trust me, like, I've been trading for a long time and you guys have all seen my results. I share my trades live in my Telegram. You know, I call my trades out all the time, right? You guys know that I can trade, right? Anybody who's in the academy or anybody in this YouTube channel that has watched me, or TikTok channel who has watched me for a long time, knows I can trade, knows I understand what I'm doing. I have a solid strategy. I have solid discipline. I'm very consistent in what I do. I'm very consistent in my approach. But if you ask me to pass a funded challenge or do a funded account, I guarantee you I'm probably going to fail it straight away, because it's not how I trade. I don't trade, you know, I can't. Maybe I could if I got used to it. It might take me like 5, 10, 15 tries maybe. But I'm just not that kind of trader that can trade like with all these rules. And, you know, I like to just trade freely. You know, it can get quite strict. So if you ask me to pass a challenge tomorrow, I'm probably going to fail it. Most probably. So it is an achievement, like Ross said, that you've been able to pass a funded account. It is an achievement. Just give yourself a pat on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, understand this game is very hard. It's not easy. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have ups and downs. And it's not, you know, trying to, like, you're saying you're not able to grow your account enough, right? You're just thinking about the profit too much. Just focus on the process, right? You've already got off to a great start. You've passed your funded account. You're maintaining it. Focus on the positives. Take it slow. You know, just focus on being consistent. Don't focus on profit all the time. Profit. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on yourself. Keep bettering yourself. Keep growing. Journal. Write down things. You know, track all your trades, the data, and just keep building, bro. That's it. Play the long game, right? Play the long game. Don't try and play the short game and try and get rich quick. It's not going to end well. To make profit is very hard. This is why I try and keep it as real as possible, because you know, I like to just bring people back down to earth again, right? Most of the people who come into FX, they're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, they're looking at all these traders flashing, you know, Lamborghinis and Rolex watches and this and that, and then they come onto my stream and I'm like, settle the fuck down. That's not the reality of trading, trust me. Just bring people back down to earth a little bit, you know what I mean? Give them the reality, give them the real side of trading, right? Obviously, there is definitely people out there who can make like 20, 50, 100 grand off a trade for sure. But it's not as simple as that. It's not as easy as that. Appreciate you, Ross. But yeah, I might call it a day here now. Just, you know, again, it's just bouncing within these levels. So I want to see a clear move. This was the move that I was interested in, because this is a clear move to the upside here, aligning with the overall structure, aligning with the overall momentum. Monthly, weekly, daily, even 12-hour, 4-hour. All the momentum in today's market on gold was bullish, in my opinion, right? And then we had this nice 30-minute move up right here. We're capturing some volume. Price can continue above here outside of this consolidation, but now prices come straight back down into this consolidation, and now we're bouncing within this area again now. So probably what's going to happen is you're just going to see a sudden move again like this during New York session, potentially to the downside. But as of right now, nothing is happening. So unfortunately, there's not much I can do here. I'm not going to trade a consolidation. Yeah, it's not going to consolidate in NY, but at that point, NY just opened actually. At that point, I'm going to be asleep. It's coming up to like 11, 12, you know, 11, 12-ish. I'm going to sleep, bro. Yeah, that's it. And that's a normal journey in trading, Ross. That is the normal journey. 4 to 5 years plus. And when I said this the other day during my stream, you need at least a minimum of 5 years. I got a lot of comments in the TikTok chat like, oh, you don't need 5 years to be profitable. You can do it in like a few months, 6 months, a year. I'm like, not in my opinion. Maybe there may be the odd person out there who's able to be profitable within a year. Some crazy motherfucker who's just so wired and so just crazily disciplined. Maybe like a fucking a Marine, or you know, some kind of crazy dude out there that is just mad discipline on everything in life, and he comes into trading and it's like somebody tells him straight away, he's got the right mentor going, all right, you need to be disciplined for this shit. You need to focus on one pair, one strategy, one session, take one trade a day, only trade it, blah, 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 right? And give him this massive like list of how to be the most disciplined trader. And this guy is just the most disciplined person in the world and sticks to those exact rules, that exact list, and comes in. And within a year, yeah, maybe he'll be able to be profitable, right? If his discipline is just absolutely spot on point, no mistakes, follows it to the T, then maybe. But for the average person, that's not how your journey is going to go. Most of us come into this game, it's very lonely. We don't, you know, we see all these people on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, X, all these things, right? And they're just flashing money in your face, and you're like, oh, that looks cool, but how do I do that? How do I get to that point? And it's a very lonely journey at first, right? You're not going to have somebody there who's been trading for 5-10 years, who's very experienced, going, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to be disciplined, you need to have this approach, you need to work on this, work on that, right? And then straight away within the first few months you get down to it. Not many people have that journey. So So for the most part, a minimum of 5 years, I would say, is a normal journey for any trader out there, for sure. Where am I at? Like, where do I live? I live in Australia. You have to lose money to learn. Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. I lost a lot of money at the start. A lot of money. I'm living in Australia. Yeah, I'm living in Australia, but I'm from the UK. I started out with 3K live account and blew all. I started with a 10K account, Oliver, and blew it. 10K. And before that, wow. No, I started probably with like a few hundred, and then probably deposited more, a few thousand. And then when I thought I was ready, I deposited a 10K. I opened a 10K account. I thought that was me. I was like, boom, I'm ready. You know, I've been profitable on my smaller account now for a long time. I have a solid strategy, solid discipline, solid risk management. But then once you start trading with larger capital, again, it opens a whole new door, whole new fucking pathway in your mind. And everything else just fucking goes out the window. And now you're trading under pressure, you're trading under stress because you have a larger amount of money involved. You make mistakes, you know, you get a lot of emotion, anger, frustration, you know, happiness, sadness, like everything. So I thought I was ready because I was trading a smaller account and I was doing really well. Flipped it, you know, like a few $100s, flipped it, making withdrawals. And I was like, yeah, sweet, I'm ready. I'm ready to step it up. Boom, deposited 10K. Within 6 months, it was gone. I was like, shit, back to square one. All right, Ross, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. I met Gold Coast is amazing. Yeah, Gold Coast is nice. You started with £40. What are you at now, yeah, boy? You never fail to sum it up with a beautiful sentence. It's just half me right now trying to balance work and trading. Yeah, that's probably the next step. Once you are profitable and you are making money consistently and you're working, you're trying to balance it. But my advice on that would be, I've had people come in before saying, you know, I just quit my job to trade full time. I've been profitable for the last 6 months, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, come on. Think about it, right? Don't quit your job just yet. First thing you need to do is, if you're starting to make money from trading, you want to give it a real go and try trade full time. Go part-time in your 9 to 5 or whatever it is, right? Go part-time. Do a few days a week in your job and trade at the same time. So then that way you don't have all this pressure on yourself to make money as your income, right? Go part-time, work 2 or 3 days a week, make your money from your job to pay your rent or pay your bills or whatever you need to do, so that way you're not relying on your trading money to live off your income. Because again, there you're just adding massive amounts of stress to yourself, unnecessary stress. And it's, yeah, you just don't need to do it. Do part-time, even do like weekends, right? Work a job on the weekends so that obviously the markets are closed on the weekend. Maybe do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? Try to do like 3 or so days a week. Go part-time and then trade during the week when the markets are open and see how that goes. Yeah, I have Instagram, Forex with Cody on Instagram. But don't trade while you're working. Yeah, don't trade while you're working. Even do, you know, 4 and 3. 3 days working your job and then 4 days trading. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Just something like that. Just don't quit your job yet. I'm in UK. Can I use Australian broker? Yeah, they accept UK clients. Most brokers accept clients from around the world. A lot of them don't accept US clients, I'm pretty sure, but the UK is fine. Psychology is 90% of the system. Psychology is 90% system, 10%. Yeah, I agree with that. How can I download indicators on MT5 iPhone? I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. You can, yeah, MT5 on your phone does have an indicator section, but just Google it, YouTube it. But what you do is you go onto your chart. You click this one up here, this one right there. Boom, click that. That's gonna open. Is that the one? No, that's objects. Yeah, you click the F, right? You go onto MT5. You click that F in the middle right there, and then that's going to bring up your indicators. You can add indicators right there. I don't have any. I don't use indicators on MT5, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, just YouTube it. You'll be able to find it on YouTube, sure. My friend doesn't work because she takes care of the kids, but got a huge amount of money. But do you know best broker in New Zealand? Because on December I'm coming to NZ. Mirage, Black Bull Markets. They are a broker based in New Zealand. That's the broker I use. Great broker. No issues. Good spreads on gold. Yeah, withdrawals. Yeah, just great broker. Black Bull Markets. Black Bull Zayna. If you go to my TikTok profile, you'll see the link. That's going to give you the link to the broker, the Telegram, the YouTube channel, everything, right? So if you go to the link in my profile, it's going to give you the links to everything you need. YouTube, Instagram, broker, you know, the Telegram channel, whatever. It's all in there. But yeah, guys, anyway, I'm going to head off because gold, like I said, is just consolidating now. Consolidation. We're just bouncing between these areas. So let's see what happens. I really do think if gold, especially now at this point with the low volume, right? With the low volume here. If gold wants to sell off, similar to what happened yesterday, it needs to spike out of this area, right? It needs to spike out of the highs, price come up, spike out, and then sell off a little bit later maybe, right? At this point, this is what it needs if it wants to continue bearish, right? If gold wants to continue bullish, if we're going to start pushing and breaking above here, we need to break this level. We need to spike here, grab liquidity, then start driving up. So that's what I'm looking for now. Because of this consolidation, we need to grab liquidity from somewhere. So that either we're going to get the bearish liquidity from above here to spike out and sell off, or we're going to get the bullish liquidity below here to spike out and continue bullish over here, right? One of these things needs to happen if gold is going to continue either direction. So just remember that. If you start seeing gold break above these highs here, we're going to grab liquidity to start selling off, okay? If gold starts breaking these lows first, right, this has to happen. So if we break the lows without breaking the highs, we can grab that liquidity, start spiking up. If we break the highs without breaking the lows, we can grab the liquidity to start selling off, right? So just remember that. But right now, gold is consolidating. Nothing happening here. Trust me. on a day like this, just set some, what you want to do right now is go right here above this level, set an alert, right? So that you get notified when gold comes up into this area, or set an alert down here when gold comes down into this area. Right now, as gold is just bouncing between this level, don't bother looking at the charts, right? You're just going to get mentally fatigued. The gold is doing nothing right now, okay? It's consolidating. Just wait for the breakout. Wait for a clear move in a certain direction, right? So you want to see a clear move to the downside, or you want to see a clear move to the upside like that, okay? So go out, get some fresh air, go to the gym, go for a walk, go get some food, grab a coffee, whatever you want to do. Go do it right now. Set your alerts for when gold comes below this level or gold comes above this level. And that is it. Carry on with your day, all right? This is important. This is important in trading. Understanding when to walk away, carry on with your day, and come back another time, okay? A lot of people have started to enter, and I thought it was weird for not seeing the trend. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely looking at entries earlier as we was coming up right here, right? Nice bullish trend, bullish momentum. I was looking for price over here to continue bullish, but it just then started to break down and consolidate. So now we definitely need to wait for gold to make its move in either direction. Clear move to the downside or clear move to the upside. That's what we need to wait for now. Because otherwise, it can just literally just bounce within this area right here. And you're just going to get stuck in a range, right? You don't want to get stuck in a range. But anyway, yeah, that's me, guys. That's me done. I'm out. I will be live tomorrow. I think. Will I be live tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. All right, I'll be live tomorrow. Let's see if we can catch some entries there. But otherwise, yeah, pretty boring day so far on gold. Not a lot of opportunities. Let's see what happens for the rest of the day. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? I'll be live tomorrow around about the same time, 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, okay? 9 p.m. AEST. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the love. 2,800 likes on TikTok, 58 new followers, some nice gifts, diamonds over there. But yeah, appreciate you guys, man. YouTube, as always, thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next stream. 2-hour stream today. Very nice.